Okay, so the live Forex trading session. So we're going to go through the markets as normal. And as usual, we're going to start off with the economic calendar. The main markets we're looking at the Euro US dollar and the dollar Canadian dollar. So we'll start off with the economic calendar. Today is Wednesday, the 2nd of June. And as usual, make sure you've got your time zone set to your time zone where you are. So make sure you're reading the economic calendar according to your own time zone. So I'm in Rwanda, so the time zone is GMT plus 2. So the times I'll be quoting at GMT plus 2 times. So let's see what's coming up. So 2nd of June, these are all reports out of Asia that have come and gone. And, you know, from now we can see that we can obviously ignore South Africa and all these reports of low importance. There's a report here at 1 p.m., GMT plus 2 from the United States, MBA mortgage applications. Anything to do with the housing market is good to note. It won't stop us from trading, but it'll be good to check your trades or check the market around that time, 1 o'clock, for this report of medium importance because it's to do with the housing market out of the United States. But like I said, that won't stop us trading, but just an indication to check the market around that time. And again, with Canada, since we're also trading the dollar, Canadian dollar, we can see building permits. Again, that's to do with the housing market. Again, that's a report of medium importance out of Canada. So that could affect the market too. Again, it won't stop us trading now, the dollar, Canadian dollar, but it'll be good to check the markets. If you're trading currencies paired with the Canadian dollar, it'd be good to check the market around that time. Again, we can ignore the reports of low importance. Again, these are just speeches, they're not reports. The US Fed governors are speaking, and then the European Central Bank President Christine Lagarde is going to speak at 7, but these are all speeches. They're not economic announcements. It's just because they're officials from the US Fed and obviously the ECB president, that's why they've noted it, that you shouldn't be aware they're going to speak. But these officials are wary about the importance of their position and the importance of what they say and how it could affect the market. So when they give speeches like this, they're usually very vague, very bland, very boring. And they're very, very, very rarely say anything that will shake the market. But it's just there to note. But again, that won't affect the market. They're not actually announcing policy decisions or announcing a report, or no, it's just a speech. So not to worry. So basically today, there are no reports of high importance due out that could affect the markets we're trading, the Euro USD and the dollar Canadian dollar. There are some reports of medium importance, just to note, to check our trades around that time. But there's nothing stopping us from trading first thing in the morning today. And also there are no public holidays today in the UK or the USA. So we're fine to trade straight away. We'll also keep an eye on Market Watch to see if there's anything that could create uncertainty in the currency market. And there's nothing creating uncertainty in the currency market. Again, obviously, there's so many things that can affect the stock market, but we're not trading the stock market, we're trading the currency market. And there's nothing untoward that could cause uncertainty in the currency market. Okay, but the final one, just before we go to the charts, is to remember that on Friday we have the US unemployment report, Friday the 4th of June. So on Friday the 4th of June, we have the Canadian unemployment rate and most importantly, the US unemployment rate on Friday. The US unemployment rate or the non-farm payrolls comes out on the first Friday of every month. It's a hugely anticipated report. It affects all the global markets. And because it's highly anticipated, there's a high probability of the market trending sideways prior to the report on Friday. So instead of our normal 3 attempts, maximum of 3 attempts a day, I'm only going to have 1 attempt today in view of that report coming out on Friday. Okay, so let's go to the charts. So we'll start with the Euro US dollar. We'll start with the daily time frame and the swing trading. So looking at the daily time frame, you can see I'm currently in a live swing trade. The market initially broke the moving average on the 13th of April, took my pending buy order with a 100 pips stop loss. And I left that 100 pips stop loss in place till the market moved 100 pips in my direction, which it did on the 19th of April. And from the 19th of April, I started moving my stop loss every day with the moving average, which I've done already this morning. So the moving average today was 1.2084. And I've just moved my stop loss to 2 pips below that to 1.2082. So my stop loss is 2 pips, currently 2 pips below the moving average. And I think I posted it on the platform this morning, how many pips that is now. Let's see. So yeah, I'm now on a profit of 131 pips. So the distance between my entry point and where my stop loss is now is 131 pips. So the market falls back down, breaks the moving average, it will take me out with a profit of 131 pips so far. So that's the swing trade. So we'll go to the day trade, go to the 5-minute time frame. So looking at the 5-minute time frame, this morning the market was trending sideways. So this morning I had a pending buy order just above R1 and a pending sell order just below S1. We can see where the market has broken S1, took my pending sell order with a 20 pips stop loss, 60 pips profit limit. And like I said, I'll leave my stop loss there until the market has moved halfway towards my targets. That is 30 pips. So I've drawn this white line here just to demarcate where the 30 pips is. So once the market breaks that point, I will move my stop loss to the opening level. But till then, I'll leave my stop loss at 20 pips stop loss. So I'm waiting for it. You can see it got very close. So I'll wait till it gets there. Once that happens, I'll then move my stop loss to the opening level. So I'm currently in a live sell trade. And of course, I deleted my pending buy order. I'm just going to concentrate on this. And this will be my only trade of today in view of the report on Friday. So we'll go to the dollar Swiss franc. Again, do the swing trade first. Go to the daily time frame. Then looking at the daily time frame, again, the moving average days of moving average 100 is 1.2444. So I've moved my my pending buy order, moved it to 2 pips above that. You can see that 1.2446, so those 2 pips above that with a 100 pip stop loss. So that's all I've had to do for my swing trade for the dollar, Canadian dollar, just to move the pending order 2 pips above the moving average. And again, I'll just keep doing that every day till the market breaks the moving average and takes my order whenever that happens. And then go to the 5-minute time frame. So again, the Euro US, the dollar Canadian dollar has been trending sideways between R1 and the pivot point. So you can see I placed a pending buy order just above R1 and a pending sell order just below the pivot point, and the market hasn't got into either of my pending orders. So no change in plan there. I'll just see what happens. Okay, so that's the plan for today. Any questions?